dogs howling. It's well worth getting out and finding these sort of places. Welcome to another one of my adventures. Yeah, it's been over 2 months since I've been out, and yeah, I've just been beside myself, wanting to get out and go on another hike. And yeah, just things at work have been really busy, and sometimes the weather conspired against me, and yeah, it's just been yeah, difficult to get out. So yeah, after 2 months, here I am and loving it. So this one is a 3-night hike, so yeah, I'm making the most of a long weekend and taking a day off work, and got here early on a Friday, although it's not that early, it's about 2:30. I've got about a 7k hike to get where I plan on camping, and I'm just going to settle there for 3 days or 3 nights. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Looking forward to doing a bit of bushcraft, so yeah, keep watching for that, see how I go. Yeah, this trail is basically a fire trail, but it's as far as fire trails go, it's a pretty one. And yeah, so far really nice. That's a nice little swimming hole. Lovely. Lyrebird. Unfortunately, I can't remember if these are bush tucker or not. I actually think they are, but I don't recall. I'll check that out. Put it down on the bottom of the screen. Actually, really pleasant walk this. Yeah, must have gone past half a dozen lyrebirds. There's one up ahead. Yeah, it's lovely walking through the bush and just listening to them do their thing. The occasional bellbird as well. Very nice. And yeah, looking up at these beautiful cliffs. Stunning. I have to say, really impressed with this Gossamer Gear Mariposa pack. I've had it about a year now, and it's carrying well over its recommended weight. I think it's about 16 kilograms, so yeah, 20 it's a bit over, but yeah, it's super comfortable. Highly recommend it. They're lightweight as well, only 900 grams. The only thing I'd say against it is it's not very good with scrambling over rocks, because the material is quite lightweight, so I have had to patch up a few scuff marks, but nothing too serious really. That's amazing. Back there actually looks like a nice little camping area. I'm not too sure what I'll be getting myself into at the end of this, but yeah, this will be a nice little plan B. Nice bit of grass and creeks, not more the rivers, not too far down there. Oh, I can't tell you how good it is to be out here after the couple of months I've had. Yeah, just such an elixir. Just be out here in nature and smell the smells and hear the sounds, and it's just brilliant. Have a look at this. all I'm really looking for now, a couple of good trees, somewhere to have a fire, and yeah, reasonably flat. Right, this is looking pretty good. So we've got a couple of good trees here. No deadfall, well, nothing that can kill me. Running water down there. Easy to get to. Bit of a flat area there for a campfire. Alright, Houston, we have a problem. The trees are too thick. Bummer. Okay, I'm going to have to find another spot. Alright, so yeah, that's where I was. I'll use these trees. So this one here to that one there. Still pretty safe up there. So that should be fine as well. Alright, let's start again. Take two, got myself set up. Yeah, so I've trying a new system here. So what I've got is a line going from this carabiner to that carabiner, and when that line is straight, I should have the right lie. So I'll obviously take that line off now that I'm set up. But yeah, that seems to be a pretty good system. So I've sort of tested it at home, and yeah, that gets me the right sort of tension. Yeah, so the new bit of kit, or one of the new bits of kit I've got is, yeah, I got a Thermarest, I can't remember what that's called. Yeah, Neo Air X-Therm. So that's I think it's an 8 point something or other. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, that's quite a winter sleeping mat. And it's also got a wide one as well, so I'm using that instead of using an underquilt, because it's going to get to, as I said before, 3 or 4 degrees overnight, so it will be quite chilly. So I'm hoping that being wide and being high R rating, that I should be plenty warm enough. So we'll find out tonight if that works. Yeah, got my Cedar Summit quilt here, so that's Ember 3, so that's good. That takes me down to -4, so should be well and truly warm. Right, so next step off the rank is the get some water. So I'll get my gravity filter working, and yeah, just sort out my kit and start thinking about putting a fire over here. Okay, slowly getting myself organised. Yeah, I put a tarp over, more for condensation or dew than anything else. It's not supposed to rain. Lovely evening. Yeah, what is it? 5 o'clock. So theoretically sunset. So yeah, just going to set up a fire here, and yeah, get that going while I get everything else sorted. Just clearing away the grass, so I'll put that back when I've finished. So don't kill the grass. Right, things are a bit wet actually, so let's see how we go. I'm just going to do the ferro rod. A little bit of bark from home. Alright, been running around like a blue-ass fly, as they say. So, finally got this fire kind of going in a reasonable fashion. Just got the potato on at the moment, do jack potato. Yeah, time for beer actually. Oh. Yeah, that fire took a little bit to get going, I have to say. Right, so yeah, got steak tonight. Just defrosted. Might need a little bit actually. Defrost. I've got a big lump of ice here. Unfortunately, I don't think that kind of got onto my beard, but anyway. Right, that's a good thing about staying in one place for a few nights is that yeah, once you set up, you set up. And don't need to worry about it too much, but I must say I do need to organise a couple of things in the morning. Right, cheers. So you might notice I haven't got my chair with me. So yep, that's a project for tomorrow. I'm going to make a chair. So we'll stay tuned and see how that turns out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I think we're done. Check out the damage. Oh yeah, nicely done. Oh, delicious. Cheers. Yeah, I'm certainly missing my chair, I have to say. Yeah, we'll hopefully come up with something tomorrow. So yeah, just cleaned up after my dinner. I'm going to have some chocolate and a bit of port. Yeah, just watch this fire finish off. It's not too cold. My watch says it's 7 degrees. I'm not feeling that cold yet. So really pleasant. Obviously you can't see it, but yeah, the stars are out. The clouds have cleared up, which is nice. Yeah, just looking forward to a nice evening in front of this fire and just chilling out a bit. Nice walk today. Yeah, it's actually not all that highly rated on all trails. Yeah, people find it a bit uninspiring, but I thought it was actually quite nice. Yeah, one comment said you got to the end and nothing's there. Well, I don't know about nothing, but this is an idea of nothing. Yeah, I'll take it. It's really nice here. Oh, yeah, so until tomorrow morning, I'll say good night. Good night. Alright, I think we'll be doing the breakfast on gas today. The wood is just too wet. I'm going to have to wait for this sun to dry some things off. Good morning. Well, it's, what time is it? About 9 o'clock I think. Hang on. Yeah, actually later than that, 9:30. So I slept really well. My alarm woke me up at 8:30 and yeah, tasty warm and really comfortable. Yeah, that sleeping mat, yeah, just kept things yeah, really warm. Yeah, I don't know, you know, it saves the bulk of carrying a underquilt as well, which is yeah, pretty cool. It is slightly heavier. Can't remember, about 560 grams. I'll put it on the screen. And a bit bulkier than my other sleeping mats, or the other Thermarest ones anyway, but yeah, well worth it. Yeah, happy with that. Yeah, look at the sun coming through here. The only bad thing about this spot, I've just realised, is I'm in a bit of a shadow, and probably will be until the sun gets to there. So all this sort of dampness won't go away for a while, but that's fine. I went to get some dry wood where it's been sunny, and dry bark, and obviously it's still not dry enough. Yeah, that was a bit of a lesson for me. I should have put some under my tarp last night before I went to bed, but anyway, live and learn. Yeah, so I'm going to have some nice bacon and eggs. Got some water coming through on the filter down here, and yeah, get some breakfast and coffee into me. So looking forward to today. Just, yeah, going to do some bushcraft and yeah, make a few things. So plenty of wood around, which is good. Plenty of straight wood, actually, unusually enough. So yeah, that'll help. Beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Have a look at that. Gorgeous. I decided I don't want to admit defeat. I'm going to have another crack. lots of this stuff hanging in trees. It's a bit wet, but it might be just enough to get things started at least. Right, that might be enough to keep it going. Given today's dedicated to bushcraft, didn't want to fail at the first post. No breakages. Ah, yeah, perfect. Yeah, just keep them safe. Also use them for firelighters. At least got some more tinder there, just in case. I'm going to try out my new tool here. So it's something I made at home. So it's a spatula and a long spoon. Break as well. Goodness. Let's put this cap together. What a mess. Oh dear. Fine. That's great. There we go. Breakfast for kings, that. No. Then I get some eggs and bacon in that. That'll be delicious. Well, I've cleaned things up a bit around here and yeah, just got myself sorted because it was a bit of a rush last night. I am seriously thinking about moving camp because I'm very definitely in the shadow of this hill behind me here. And I've got lovely sunshine either side of me going on up there and up here. So yeah, a bit of a rookie error actually, I think. Yeah, camping behind a hill or on the south side of a hill. It's not so much the cold, but everything's quite damp, and yeah, I won't get any sun for quite a while. The only issue is that yeah, if I move that way, I'm going to end up in that shadow again as the sun goes across here. So I'm going to venture up here anyway because I want to find some wood. And yeah, I might see if there's another camping spot because yeah, I might just move. Yeah, as nice as this spot is. yeah, a little bit of sun in the morning would be quite nice just to dry things off. Right, let's trundle off and see what we find. Oh, yeah. That sun's nice. Look, some, I probably can't see them. Family of quails. I'll see if I can zoom in on them. Oh, there we go. Alright, I think I will move. I found a nice spot here. Oh, I couldn't get much better really. The river's a little bit further away, so I guess at least I won't be dreaming of being flooded like I did last night, because I won't be able to hear it. A couple of good trees there, nice flat area. It's drier for sure, and more importantly the sun, so I'd get a lot of the sun probably, yeah, for most of the afternoon. So I think this will be where I go. So a bit of a hassle to move, but that's all good. I've still got a couple of nights, of course, but yeah, this is nice. Okay, that's about the least elegant bit of packing I've ever done. Anyway, we'll sort that out when we get there. Yep, left no trace. So put the fire out, put a couple of, well, probably about 10 litres of water on there, just to make sure it's totally out. Replace the grass. Yeah, before we leave here, to show you something. Yesterday, or last night, when I was had the fire going, I'll just put this here. Yeah, when I had the fire going, this rock started exploding, and I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there's a fossil there of a leaf. Don't know if you can see that. And that's the other side of it. That's pretty cool. And there's obviously some sort of fossil going on here and there as well. Finding these